Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna play Call of Duty for a little while, so if you want to put a question in the chat, I will answer questions while we play video games together. Because it's Friday night or Saturday night, I guess, and that means it's time to have fun. So since it's time to have fun, I say let's have some fun. But we can be smart if you want to. So if you got a question for me, ask me any question on any topic. I will give you an honest answer. But I have to do it between kills. So if I'm fighting, I can't necessarily always talk. Okay. I have 10K to invest. What direction should I take? Mutual funds, Jay Flowers. Mutual funds. Spread your money out. Look at Vanguard, Fidelity, stuff like that. How do you feel about options trading and then taking that money to invest long-term stocks? I think options trading, if you're talking about buying options and getting quick flips, comes with a lot of risk. And I encourage you just to be mindful of the risks that you're taking so you don't lose all your money. Be very careful. Are you aware that the crypto firm is using your image to solicit business? I am. I've seen that. I've tried my best to stop that. If anybody reaches out to you and says, "Hey, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Hit me up in your WhatsApp or what's your WhatsApp number or send me a private inbox," just know it's not me. I don't send private messages to people's inboxes trying to get them to invest in crypto. It breaks my heart because I've seen people who've been hit by that scam, and I don't want that to happen to you. What is an NFT? Non-fungible token. It's basically like the ownership of digital images using encryption keys to establish ownership. A little bit like trademarking. Um, yes, All Black National Convention happens the last weekend of October. October 29th through November 1st in Orlando. We're going to talk about pandemic politics and a lot of stuff. Speaking of the pandemic, we posted a video of that professor, Dr. Let me know if y'all saw this. Dr. Christine Clark, I think, and YouTube hit us up and said it was medical misinformation, and we appealed. And I said, this lady has a PhD from the University of Michigan who's testifying before the House of Representatives. I said, how is this medical information? Like, what are you talking about? And I couldn't believe it, but they actually heard us, and they put the video back up. So there is a little bit of justice in the world after all. Ain't that some shit? Just bought my first house as a 25-year-old black man. Wow, man. Clap for full of fate fallacy or fate of fallacy. That's good shit, man. Congratulations, bro. You are going to be rich. Ladies, find you a man like him. Those are the guys that are gonna have money. The guys that buy real estate in their 20s are the dudes that are gonna have money when they're in their 30s and 40s. I guarantee it. I knew guys like that, and they all are very wealthy. Many of them are millionaires. The guys that were like still living in apartments and running around with hoes and wasting all their money and drinking all the time and gambling and stuff. Those are the dudes who are broke. And being broke is almost romantic when you're young, but it's not cool when you're like, 50 and you got kids. So stupid young dudes become stupid old dudes. So don't get with a stupid man. Get with a smart man. So sorry guys, let me focus here. I gotta figure out what's going on with my teammates here. I got a supply run contract, so I guess I'll be running around the map. Oh, the vest, nice. There's a dude. And there's a motorcycle.
Contract complete. Your payment has been authorized.
Request recon flyover.
Okay.
UAV entering the AO.
Yeah.
To the AO.
Who's shooting? Who's coming toward me?
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Comes a dude over here.
Gas is moving.
Let me see if I can get him from behind. Here he is. Bye, sir. Snuck up on ya. Oh, he's got a good gun. Yeah. It took your shit. Alright, let me see. Okay. All right. Let me see. I gotta find my supply
Safe
box.
zone.
Ah,
for enemy.
here it is. Okay.
Vendor here if you need equipment.
Which way is that?
Over.
Shit. Oh, it's this way. No. Fuck, I can't figure this out. Oh, shit.
Trophy system
Great.
deployed.
He's gonna find me and he's gonna kill me. I have nowhere to hide. I have no teammates. Of course he killed me. Is medical information misinformation lying? No, it's not. It's anything. Apparently, it's anything that doesn't go with the predefined narrative. If you're not quoting Dr. Fauci, you'll be called on medical misinformation. Where's my teammates?
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Okay, there's somebody up there. Oh, fuck. Have you ever had a loss on an option call? Absolutely. C-Dub, Louisville represents. So proud of you, brother. By the way, I'm taking your mini stock market investing class. Good info. Great. Yeah, if you go to firstshareofstock.com, you can actually get 90% off the mini class. Firstshareofstock.com. Very nice to meet you, C-Dub. God bless you. Alan Benson, hey, Dr. Boyce Watkins. I sent you an email the other day to your info email. I don't respond to email. It's not because I'm being disrespectful. It's just because email is time-consuming and very stressful. And I just realized that, you know, my life could go on without email. So, no disrespect, man, but I probably won't see it. Now, I do have a team. If you email the support team at support@theblackbusinessschool.com, they can get a message to me in our executive team meetings. That's support@theblackbusinessschool.com, so feel free to send it there. I can't guarantee I'll give a response, though, just because I get 1,000 emails a day, literally. And so... so now it's a good time. If you have a question for me, now's a good time to ask me, because otherwise, you know, like I do one-on-one consultations, but it's not cheap, and it's not because I'm being a jerk. It's because I literally run a large organization with lots of people that I have to feed every month, which means that my time to kind of just sit and talk about stuff is kind of limited. So I hope that you can forgive that. Like I stop and play video games periodically, just because I have a lot of stress. Like literally, I pay $150,000 a month to black people, you know, that work for me and stuff like that. And when you do that, you don't have a lot of time for like nonsense or just running your mouth and stuff like that. Like you really have to deliver, because if you don't, people get really mad and people say I can't pay my bills because you didn't send me any money, and it's really, really hard. So I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm just explaining. But the hard thing is that when you try to explain stuff like that, some people get it, and a lot of people are like, "No, you just being a jerk, man." And that's not it. I promise you. All right, let me go in here and grab. I want to grab something. Okay, I think I'll take the self-revive kit.
Hostile spotted. 40-liter grenade here. Your small caliber round.
All right, got it. There was somebody who blew my brains out when I was down here by the freaking loadout. Okay, I got that person. Right, let me put my armor on. Okay, I wish I had a...
Trophy system deployed.
Okay, am I in the gas yet? Almost.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Got gas inbound.
Got a teammate now.
Sighting in.
Entry deployed.
All right. Whoa!
I'm hit.
Fire sale done. Prices are back to normal.
finest bride.
I've got you.
Hostile spotted.
I've got you.
Shit. Now I'm dead. God damn it. Oh, I should have saved myself first. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. And I have nothing. Of course he killed me. Okay, if you have a question I missed it, just put it back in again. Cool, I want to send you my book, Stand Up Black Man. Very nice, Alan. I look forward to seeing that. Let's see, wow, you're really playing this game. I'm trying to. I'm not that great. I'm getting better, though. Thanks, Dr. Watkins. Looking forward to this class, says Jackie Evans. Yeah, we have a couple areas. If you come to class, that's really also a good time to ask me questions and talk about whatever you want. We do stock market investing class every Tuesday. You can go to theblackstockmarketprogram.com. The first month is free, theblackstockmarketprogram.com. And there's literally more curricula than you could ever need on investing in there. It's pretty rich. What else? On Wednesday nights, we do our book club. That's you can go to blackkeystogreatness.com for the book club.
Station here.
That's blackkeystogreatness.com. It's free if you come live. If you want the recordings, I'll send you the link for the recordings. And then on Thursday nights, well, we don't have anything for Thursday nights now, but we are going to start a Forex masterclass soon. We just have to find the right instructors, but we're this close to making a deal. We make a lot of deals with a lot of black people, and we're looking to make a deal on the Forex class. So, well, we make deals with a lot of people, period, not just black, but we give preferential treatment to our own people, of course. But I just want to encourage you guys that doing business in the black community does not mean only doing business with black people, or only buying from black people, only selling to black people. It means, you know, being part of the global economy, right? That's how you maximize your wealth and your opportunity. You know, you want to trade with the world. Let's see here. Miss Peoples says, hi, my name is Cherie Peoples. I made headlines when I got arrested for truancy under Kamala Harris's truancy laws in California. Now Sean Spicer has put my story in his new book, Radical Nation. Sean Spicer, huh? Wow, good for you. You should talk about that. You should make a YouTube video or something. I like how you're really starting to play with some tactical awareness, says LM. Yeah, it only took like 6 months. I'm a little slow, I know. Hey, L'Oreal, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Dr. Boyce, what are your thoughts on the meme Shiba Coin Inu? What are your thoughts on meme coins in general? I don't buy meme coins. They're not an investment. It's gambling. If I have an appetite for risk, like if I just really want to roll the dice and have some fun, I'll buy the bullshit coins. Like I'll buy the, you know, Shiba or the Doge or whatever. But if I'm really trying to protect my money and really trying to invest for my family, I don't do that with my money. What do you think about investing in Visa? I like Visa. Visa's a very good company. Do you play Plunder? Yes, I do. I'm gonna play probably tonight. Jazzy thoughts. Investment in real estate is going on is an ongoing class. Yeah, the blackreigroup.com, theblackreigroup.com. Julian Gordon has an excellent real estate investing club in the Black Business School. He's our dean of real estate, and they're buying property, like they're buying millions of dollars in property in Baton Rouge together. They have, I mean, so many people have bought single family or multifamily homes actually, where they're renting out part of the house, and their tenants are paying their rent. And so, literally, if you do it right, you never have to pay rent for the rest of your life. So it's like pretty cool. And Julian's really good at it. And I work with other real estate folks, Jay Morrison and some others. Jay's coming to the All Black National Convention. Jay runs the Tulsa Fund, and he'll be there. And I talked to Queen Afua about coming to the convention because I feel like she's great for this, you know, pandemic politics. Rizza Islam, I believe, is coming. And I really think that we should hear from all those voices on the pandemic at the convention, and you can meet these people up close and stuff like that. Of course, you know, Dr. Alicia will be there and stuff like that. So our big focus this year is bringing people together, and that's something that we really want to do. Stacy Johnson, what do you think about the Earn Your Leisure Invest Fest? I love it. I think Earn Your Leisure is great, and I know Charlemagne. I worked with him a lot in the past. Not so much anymore, to be honest with you. But back then, back in the day, he was always gracious to me. I had no complaints about him as a person. And Earn Your Leisure, I've only met those guys one time, but I really liked what I saw, and I think that it's really doing what I'd always hoped, which is helping to make investing part of the culture. Like, I think culture is everything, right? One of the reasons that we struggle with black wealth is because we don't have a wealth building culture in a lot of our families. You have a spending and consumer culture. You have a laborer's culture, like where notice how on the internet, if somebody says, "Guess what? I just got a fancy new job," everybody cheers, everybody claps. You get more likes. Two things that get you lots of likes on the internet are getting a new job and showing your ass. Those are the two things that will get you all the likes that you need on the internet. If you show ass, you'll get likes, and if you get a new job, you'll get a lot of likes. And so there's a lot of people who announce fancy jobs and show ass, and that's because they want the likes. And I just, really think that we should sort of consciously observe that and ask, where does that come from? Like, that's white supremacy, right? Because when you say, "Hey, look, I got a fancy new job," you're kind of saying, "Look, white people picked me, they selected me," right? And then when you start a business, people don't cheer. They're like, "Oh, okay, well, that's good. Oh, it's another person gonna bother me about selling something." And you go, "Who he think he is, starting a business, act like he gonna go out here and actually make his own money? He need to go get that job at the post office," right? And so ultimately, I'm not against anybody that needs to get a job as a temporary means for survival, but a job should be temporary. Getting a job should be temporary, like renting an apartment. A lot of us have to rent apartments, because we have to get by, but that really shouldn't be your long-term goal. Like, nobody who's ever renting an apartment should have, like, a nice car. Like, that doesn't make sense when you have shit, I shot the damn thing. You shouldn't be, renting an apartment and driving like some car with a $300-400 car note. Like, that pretty much says your priorities are off. Hold on, guys. I gotta focus. This game is full of gangster shit. When you kill somebody's teammate, they come after you like you murdered their dead homie. So you gotta, like, keep your eyes peeled. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go upstairs. Okay, I hear this thing. I need this. Alright, my teammates are all getting killed. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see here. Okay, there's one teammate. Is he just falling? Is he AFK? Yeah, I think so. Oh, shit. Oh, great. This dude is gonna straight come up here. Shit. Ugh. That sucks. Okay, yeah, Visa. I think Visa's a good company. Yeah, the stock that I like for today, I meant to mention CrowdStrike. Somebody mentioned cybersecurity stocks yesterday, and I looked up CrowdStrike, and I like what I see in the research, so I bought some CrowdStrike stock. So feel free to add that to your portfolio. No guarantees, but hey, it's one that I like. Do you like investing in REITs, says Ryan. Yes, I do. I love REITs, real estate investment trust. It's a great way to own real estate without it having to be somebody's landlord. I never wanted to be a landlord, but I did always want to own real estate because it's a good balance for your portfolio. And so I'm a big fan of real estate ownership. And you don't actually have to run the property yourself in order to benefit from the ownership of that property. So don't make anybody think you have to be a landlord if you don't want to be. The other thing too is even on the property that I actually own straight up, that I operate as a shit. Come on, boys. Okay, what we got here? What we got here? Anybody coming? Anybody coming? Okay. I'm gonna get my Uzi if I can find it. Hold on for a second. Oh shit. Okay, where is it? corner. Who's coming? I have no idea where anybody is.
It's all up to you now. Go for the win.
Oh, great. Okay.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Okay. Come on, teammates. Come back to where I'm at. So we can fight together. Okay. Is he moving? Looks like he's moving. Don't know what he's doing though. Okay, fuck it. He's not a team player. He's just walking around and. Okay, I'll take this.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving.
Whoa. Shit. Oh. I'm dead. Okay, renting and having a nice car is definitely not good. Yeah, because I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a nice car, but think of a nice car like getting your dessert. Do you eat your dessert before you eat your dinner? No, you don't. You're not supposed to. Right? So dessert is not the problem. It's that you're eating, you think chocolate cake is vegetables. Chocolate cake is not a goddamn vegetable. So stop eating chocolate cake and thinking that you're eating a healthy meal. That's not a healthy meal. So that's the problem. Like, it's not that nice cars are not the thing you have to avoid. It's when you indulge and that's the only thing you do. You know, and that's the problem, is that you have a lot of it's a type of immaturity that is taught through the culture. Because in our community we have a lot of 45-year-old teenagers. And so that 45-year-old teenager mindset makes you think that it's okay for you to just waste your family's money, and then you die and your kids literally have nothing because you were like banging hoes and drinking liquor and going to the club and living your best life and trying to imitate rappers your whole life, and then your kids have nothing as a result. Like, in my view, where I come from, you're not a man. Where I come from, men don't do that. You know, where I come from, men take care of their families. So, you know, overall, it's kind of like, make a decision, man. Like, we got to confront the culture, you know. So I'm a big fan of, like, of what's been going on with, that was a gift. So I'm a big fan of, like, you know, when you talk about whether it's earn your leisure or whatever, like, wow. I thought I was protecting my teammate, and then I got killed by the guy I've saved. How great is that? Anyway, let me keep going. Good evening, Dr. Watkins. Let's see, wait. Miss D, sorry I have a nice car and rent, but I'm looking to buy a multifamily soon. Kind of seems backward, but I'm not. That's okay. You know, Miss D, that's good, though. The good thing is that you're balanced, right? Like, you got the multifamily coming. I mean, the key idea is the ownership of assets and the ownership of something that's going to generate capital gains and income. So if you own the multifamily, you're getting a lot of you're a homeowner. Like, you're paying rent, but you're also receiving rent. So, you know, a lot of the financial game is, you know, does the good outweigh the bad? See what happens when I talk too much? I can't focus. I end up getting killed. But yeah, you're fine. I wasn't talking about you, Miss D. I mean, most people I know that have an apartment and, you know, are paying rent and driving a nice car, they don't have a multifamily property, so you're going to be very wealthy. It's totally okay. Like, I paid rent before, but I was making so much money from my investments that paying rent was not a big deal, okay? Porsche Snelling, good evening, Dr. Boyce. What is your opinion on single premium index annuity, invest 100K, guaranteed 200K after 10 years, 0.95% fee, 200K, 5K per month, 400K non-guaranteed, 10K. That's a lot of information, Porsche, but if you want to know what I think about single premium index annuity, if it's a reputable company, chances are that they're not killing you. You know, I mean, you know, like if you look at things like index universal life insurance and things like that, I tend to be a term life insurance guy myself, but I can understand why, you know, oh wow, I couldn't even land. This was terrible. And I don't have any teammates that are gonna help me. I'm not going down there, man. You guys are down in the bottom. You're supposed to maintain the high ground or you're gonna get killed. But yeah. So So I think that those index universal life insurance policies, things like that, they're excellent savings vehicles, and you do get some growth on your money, but it's not as much as you would get if you invested the money. But at the same time, you do have the death benefits. And I think that the key idea is that when your wealth situation is that bad, when it's like as bad as it is for some black families where they have nothing, they leave nothing to their kids, even a bad policy is better than nothing. Even a bad investing vehicle is better than no vehicle at all, right? Like even if you put your money into stocks that went down in value and you did it consistently over a 10-year period, you would have more money than your friends that don't invest at all. So the biggest crime, the biggest mistake people make when it comes to investing is to not invest at all, okay? So let me actually let's see here, Misty. I get it. I'm responsible. It's a work car for my business, not just for luxury. Well, good for you. Don't think I was judging you. I'm not judging you. You're obviously smart because you're even here. I mean, think about it. It's a Saturday night. What kind of weirdos would be sitting around talking about their financial future on a Saturday night? Well, smart weirdos. I'll tell you that. That's what I used to do when I was even when I was 21 years old. I was not the guy that would be out partying on Saturday night. I was building my future. I was hustling and grinding, to be successful. And I don't regret a damn thing. Because the reason I can sit around and play video games and make more money in a week than a lot of people make in a year is because I made sacrifices, So make your sacrifice, man. There's money out here. There's opportunity out here. You deserve it. You're going to get it. But you have to think differently. If you think like broke people, you're going to end up broke. If you think like smart people, you're going to end up in a good situation. Wow, I got a few kills before I got shot. That was good. B1, what's up, Deshaun? I have a full report for you about today's marches in D.C. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I did a thing on Frances Cress Welsing on the on my YouTube channel. That's an awesome black lady. I assume that there's some sort of national holiday for her in existence. So we got to keep doing more for that. And then also Dr. Claude Anderson's birthday is in a couple of days. He turns 86 on September 1st. So I think that we should just have like a Powernomics week or Powernomics month. And I think we need to do it now because he's 86. Like, let's not wait. We're not going to wait till he's 106. We got to do it now. Asset allocation says Beatbox. Just learned that term today. Yeah, asset allocation is just, think of it like eating a meal. Like where they tell you got to have so much meat, so much protein, so much so many carbs, whatever. Like it's a balanced diet. It's a balanced economic diet. And the reason you want balance is because if you don't have balance and you're imbalanced, then that means if one thing goes wrong or if one asset class goes bad, you're going to lose everything. So to give you an example, like I own crypto, I have real estate, I have stocks, I have different kinds of stocks, I have businesses, things like that. So what tends to occur is like if I have a financial crisis in one area, like one of my asset classes just goes really south and I need money or I see investing opportunities in that particular area, I can go to another class that's completely unconnected and get cash to do what I got to do, right? Whether it's to resolve a problem or it's to take advantage of an opportunity. And remember that crashes are opportunities. Crashes are not problems. Crashes are good, because that's when you can buy things cheap. And if you're positioned to take advantage of crashes, then that's when people make their money. They make their money during the crashes. Like the pandemic, a lot of people made money during the pandemic. Everybody from the people making all these government shots that they're telling you to take, down to people that just invested in companies, ethically. There was a ton of money made during the pandemic, and what was sad is that there was suffering, but everybody didn't suffer equally. And so, I can't change the system. And some people say that, this means capitalism is bad. No, it kind of means America is bad. Like, America is full of, like, greedy white men who kind of just, have no boundaries or ethics in terms of how they behave and what they do to make money. But I think, in general, free markets can be a good thing for an economy. I mean, I think that having free trade and setting up where everybody can start a business and do well for their family and work hard and, get ahead, I think that's a wonderful thing. I don't think that's something to be ashamed of, but I do think that America's way of doing business is problematic, and I've talked about that before. I'll break that down for you guys one day. Let me focus on getting this loadout done.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Dude, why you got me helping you up in the middle of all the chaos? Okay, it's right there. Shit, alright.
Target removed.
Gas is closing in. The enemy lost track of you. You're safe.
Hostile target.
Oh, well, that was stupid voice. Okay, JG, Dr. Watkins is a 401k a good investment? I think it is because you get tax deferred growth. Anytime you minimize taxes, you're doing what rich people do. Rich people get ahead because they put their money in tax deferred and tax exempt vehicles that allow them to pull their money out, you know, without paying taxes. So, okay, give me a second. I gotta concentrate here.
Hostile in the open.
Hostile dropping.
Oh, come on! Is AMC going to squeeze? I don't know. You can't predict AMC because it's purely driven by the whims of Wall Street Reddit, or Wall Street bets people who, you know, have no rhyme or reason.
Stronger next time.
Let's play against him. Shalom, Dr. Boyce. What's going on, Yafa Ya? Good to see you. The Objective News Agency. Do you offer private consultations? Yes, I do. They're not cheap, but if you'd like one, you can email support@theblackbusinessschool.com. I do about 5 per month. That's it. So if there's a space available, feel free to reach out. That's support@theblackbusinessschool.com. That's our support team. And by the way, I hope you guys will come to the All Black National Convention. We have a long list of people that are coming. I mean, King Poopa, I talked to him recently. He said he's coming. King Randall down in Georgia, the young kid who bought all that land down in Georgia. I invited him. Rizza Islam, Maj Toure, was it Nuri Muhammad, Dr. Charm, Vicky Dillard. I'm going to try to connect her in there somehow. I know she's not doing well, but she would obviously be at the top of the list. Dr. Claude Anderson, of course. Who else? Julian Gordon, the real estate expert. My wife, Dr. Alicia. We're gonna have relationship experts like Dr. Adrian Carter and others that are invited. So we got a long list of people that are gonna be at the convention. But it's gonna be a 4-day event designed mainly to bring you together and to show you how to build strong communities that will help you make money, that will help you to build family, that will help you to build security. Because you're in a different era right now. You're in an era where right now they are looking to knock you out of the economic system because of this government shot. Like, there's really a sense of urgency right now because they're basically telling people if you don't get that shot, you can't come to work. Like, if you don't get the shot, you have no job. If you don't get the shot, you can't come to a concert, you can't go to the movies, you can't come into the office, you can't be around us. So they're basically rearing up a heavy version of economic apartheid. And Dr. Christina Parks' video, I think, only further strengthened the resolve of the people who have legitimate concerns about getting that shot. So, you know, if there was ever a time where having a black-owned business was more important, it's now. Like, you know, so you need some clique. You need a group that you can connect to. So the #1 focus of the All Black National Convention will be helping the people that are there to come together as groups. So we're going to do everything from speed dating, so you can meet, if you want to meet a nice woman or a nice man, to speed networking, if you want to just network with people you can do business with. We're going to have an award show. We're going to have a ball. We're going to have breakout sessions on crypto, how to start your own business. Attorney Nicole Compton is coming in to teach how to start your own business. She does a really popular session every year. We're going to do stuff on stocks. Victory Boyd, the singer, the one who was signed by Rock Nation, her dad is coming in because he's going to actually help me to address how to do business with your family, like how to build groups so that you can actually form investment clubs and work together to achieve common economic goals. His whole family makes money together. They all do business together. And I remember I asked him, I said, how did you get all your kids on the same page? He said, I have a process for that, and I'd like to teach that to other people. And I really think that that's where your education is. Your education should come from learning how to build groups and get together with family and help each other. Because I'm telling you, you're entering into a weird era I don't know where this thing is going to go with this government shot. The only reason I don't have to care about that is because I don't work for anybody. But if I had a job, I'd be mortified over what they're going to do. They're going to start requiring everybody to get the shots. You know, so either you're going to have to get the shots, or you're going to have to be ready to, or you're going to have to take a shot at building something of your own. Either get the shot or take a shot. Crap. When does your new tome hit publication, respectfully, Young Deity? The book, my next book is called The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power. That will come out this fall. So I'm still trying to get it just right, but it is coming out soon. Okay, my way. Go down this way. Shit. Okay. Oh.
Oh, I can fly. Enemies here! Enemies here!
Yeah, I'm gonna use these drones.
Enemies in the area. Enemies in the area. Enemies in the area. Enemies in the area.
We've got gas moving in. I'll go this way.
Okay, there's nobody around me.
Never mind. Enemy movement!
Alright.
Contract time expired. Stand down. SMG.
Okay. I'm coming.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Sort them out.
If you have a question, I'll answer the question when I, in between getting killed. I want to try to focus and not suck so bad. Because whenever I start talking too much, as you notice, I get my ass shot off, and
25 are left. Stay sharp out there.
and it makes my butt hurt. I don't like that.
Forget about that. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Enemy. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Man, I am not going to be able to get in there and get that loadout. I already know.
Right there. Waypoint marked. Move. Never mind. Head for target location.
Okay, I'm not going down there.
Going there. Going there.
It bounced. That's funny. Hold on, how come I can't pick it up?
Take that item.
You're kidding me. Wow. Stuck like between the house. That's interesting. Okay.
Time's up. Objective failed.
There's a dude up there.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
See if I can get him. There he is. Where's he at? Shit. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay.
Losing ground.
Hmm.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Alright. Okay, there's an armor satchel, guys.
Body armor here. Moving.
Aid station marked.
Sheesh. Okay. Alright, so he's going up this way. Where's he going?
Target sighted.
Whoa, so somebody's up there, okay.
Throwing smoke. I'm hit.
Ugh! Joseph, is it too late to invest in Cardano? Nobody knows. I'm gonna buy. I like Cardano. I'm gonna keep buying it. So if that helps, then I guess we go down together. But I've made a lot of money in Cardano. That's a good crypto. My aunt, Powernomics month. Yes, Powernomics month. I'm gonna talk to Dr. Anderson, see what he thinks. Protector piece, best place to invest money for kids. I know Stash has custodial accounts where you can let your child manage their own money if you're into that kind of thing, or you could just invest for them and hold the money, and then shit.
Fire.
Shit, I gotta get out of here. Oh. Okay, let me see here. Gunshot Shabab, what's your issue with Tommy Sotomayor? I don't talk about Tommy a lot. I kind of think that there's like, it's like a sport to just talk smack about black women, and I think that it reveals as much about you as it does about them. You know, when you find the worst case scenarios about a certain group of people, you're kind of doing what this happened in Nazi Germany. They did that to the Jews. You know, they found the worst Jews ever and would say, see, look at what those Jews do. And I think if you're talking about black women or black men, it's just as easy to find a good black man as it is to find a shitty black man, right? So if you look at every black man and you say, look at what these black men do, look at how these black men be acting, then you're a racist, you're an asshole, right? So the same thing is true with women. Like, stop that. Like, I mean, find some good black women. If the black women you don't like, it's like, or black-owned businesses. You ever hear people say, well, that's why I don't support black-owned businesses, because I went to the barbecue place and they took too long to make my ribs. I don't support no black-owned businesses. That's like ignorant as hell. That's the most ignorant shit ever. You're literally typecasting all black-owned businesses because you had one bad experience. That's bullshit, right? So anybody who does that with black women, you got to stop that, man. You know, that goes for Kevin Samuels. That goes for Tommy Sotomayor. I know that they say smart things too. Don't get me wrong. These are not stupid people, especially Kevin. He's a smart guy. I don't disagree with him. When he talked about me, he did defend me. So I felt a little awkward even talking about it. But come on, man. Like, if you're going to talk about black women, talk about the good and the bad. If you don't like certain things about women, then you don't have to put up with that. But stop acting like all women are the problem and you're perfect. You ain't fucking perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. You know, one of the number one rules in my view of getting along and making things work in a relationship is you must acknowledge that you are flawed too. If you cannot acknowledge that you are flawed too, then you will never ever have a good relationship. Tell me if you get what I'm saying. If you never acknowledge your role in the process, everything's gonna fall apart, and you're gonna say, "See, look at what they do. This is what they did. They did those women. They all mean, and black women. They didn't." It's stupid. Get out of here with that nonsense. You can't do that, man. It's ignorant. And I don't do ignorance very well. I can't make myself dumb enough to fit in with things that I think are deliberately
Enemy
stupid.
dropping into the AO.
Okay, what we got here? I see nothing. Need somebody to fight. Okay.
Start warming up. Stand by for deployment.
All right. Sterling Ferguson, how will tapering affect the stock market? It's probably not going to do much because the market has already accounted for the expectation of tapering. Expectations matter a lot with stocks, so I anticipate that it's going to. I mean, the talk of tapering has already had a dampening effect on the market. As long as they do what they're expected to do, you won't see much of a reaction, in my view. Let's see, Beatbox. I thought the time management course was free. Black Keys to Greatness, it should be free. It's not going to be free after a week. So, but if you go to blackkeystogreatness.com, you can actually get in for free. That's blackkeystogreatness.com. Let's see here. Janine, I'll say it one more time, blackkeystogreatness.com. Janine McCaskill, the feds and the CDC is zeroing in on the unvaxxed. Yes, they are. It's going to be, I'm telling you, I've been talking to you guys for over a decade about why black people should have their own businesses. We should educate our own children, create our own jobs, support black businesses. That means support black-owned schools. Alicia and I make donations. We've given tens of thousands of dollars to black schools, but we only give it to black schools run by black people. We do not give money to charter schools or government-funded schools or HBCUs. We give it to black schools run by black people. It's like if you're talking about the vaccine against white supremacy, you got to get it right into the bloodstream. You got to get it right where it needs to go. A lot of the reason that we can't overcome racism is because we're aiming at all the damn wrong targets. We fight against racism the same way I used to play Call of Duty. When I would play Call of Duty, some of y'all saw me, I just go out there shooting at everything, and I never hit my target. You got to hit the target, and you got to hit it hard. So right now, you have an opportunity. Right now, they are trying to boot you out of the economic system. They're basically saying if you don't get that shot, your life is going to be hard. You won't have a job. You won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to go anywhere. You won't be able to eat in certain restaurants. I think that there still will be some opportunities out there, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be like being a felon. If you're a felon, you can still get a job as a felon, but it's hard, right? So basically, they're going to treat 100 million people like felons, and they won't be able to do much of what they want to do. So in my view, this is the chance to escape. This is the chance where I encourage you, if you've been thinking about getting that side hustle off the ground, go do it. If you want to go start that black-owned business, make your move. But I think getting together with groups is really important. I was talking to my wife today about Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest. And one of the things that she mentioned, how many of y'all knew this? Charles Darwin is not the guy who ever used that term, survival of the fittest. He never said those words. Survival of the fittest was a term that someone else used to describe Darwin's work. And Darwin didn't disagree with the usage of the term. And so survival of the fittest, one interpretation of survival of the fittest is that it comes down to not just your ability to reproduce, but some have actually explained it as your ability to connect with groups, your ability to relate to others. So relationships is part of your survival. If you can't have healthy relationships with other human beings, you can't survive. And think about this, right? Look at animals. Animals know this. What do animals do for protection to survive? Do they run as solo or do they run in packs? Many animals run in packs because they understand survival of the fittest is about relating to a group. If you think about family, wealth, the most powerful, wealthy people in this world are not individuals. They're families and their corporations, their organizations, their institutions, etc., right? So basically their ability to survive is their ability to relate to a group. So black people haven't survived as well as we could have, right? We haven't survived. Well, why haven't we survived? Well, because they took away our ability to form groups. They said we're going to destroy the family, so that's one group that they don't have. And then we're going to destroy the churches, we're going to destroy the schools, no black-owned schools, so you don't have groups to connect to. So then they say, well, we got a group, you can connect to our group, but you got to do what we say, and you have to be our slave. So a lot of black folks, you know, don't feel any power in the society because you don't have a group. That's literally the number one reason why. If you feel powerless, the reason you feel powerless is because powerful people tend to have a group, and you don't have a group. And it starts with your family. Your family was supposed to be your original group. So the number one thing that we're focused on at the All Black National Convention this year is helping black people form groups. You know, because you can't form groups with everybody. Some of these people are stupid and crazy and ridiculous and hard to work with. So we said, okay, let's bring together B1 people who are not stupid, crazy, and ridiculous and help them connect with each other. So a lot of what we do is going to be designed to facilitate group interaction, speed dating, and speed networking, and investment clubs, and the award show, and panels, and workshops, and social gatherings. We're doing all that stuff for one goal. We want you to walk away with your group. Who is your group? That's what's going to make you rich. That's what's going to help you get off the corporate plantation. That's what's going to help you educate your kids. That's what's going to help you win. Period. All right. So where are my guys at? Where we going down? Oh, these guys are downstairs. Let me go find my teammates. All right, I'll just wait for them up here. David Holiday, sorry, Doc. If a woman cheats, I'm divorcing. I think your mind would change if it actually happened. Well, you know what? I've been cheated on before, and it was when I was younger. And honestly, it was like I never thought I would, you know, stay with a woman that cheated on me. But I would have actually stayed with this woman. She just chose to move on. She married the guy that she cheated with. But truth is, like, I just decided myself, and I'm not saying you have to agree with me. Please don't think I'm saying that. I just decided within myself, like, that cheating is not, like, I don't really, ownership of a vagina is not my goal of being with a woman. Like, I'm not trying to, like, you know, be with a woman just so I can, like, you know, have a mortgage on her pussy. Like, that's not something that is of interest to me. You know, because there's plenty of cheap vagina out here in the world. Like, if you want a vagina, like, you could probably get one, you know, for like $50 these days, because the holes have flooded the market, seriously. So to me, you know, the thing that would make me have a relationship with a woman in the first place is that I've spiritually grown beyond, you know, what I see from her physically. I'm not looking just for something I can connect to physically. I'm looking for something deeper than that, something that transcends the physical. But then again, remember, I'm not, you know, I'm not 25 years old, right? So maybe when I was 25, I would have thought differently. Like, when you're young, you're all caught up in that stuff. When you get older, you're like, you know, I mean, think about it. Men, we're so funny. Like, we'll sleep with a woman, and we really will think, like, that there is no other man. Like, we're the alpha and the omega. Before me, there were none, and after me, there will be no more. And that's just not true. Like, there's somebody that was there before you. There'll be somebody there after you're gone. And, you know, your penis is not the be-all, end-all of somebody's existence. Like, hold on, I gotta focus. We're in a firefight. I gotta stay safe. So survival of the fittest, just like in this game. It's like, can you stay with your group? I stick with my teammates because I know when I'm with my teammates, I'm safer, right? So in life, I encourage you to just realize, like, a lot of the rules of life are not complex. Find your teammates and be nice to your teammates and maintain a good relationship with your teammates. That's what's gonna save your ass, you know, when the heat gets hot. If you don't have any teammates, you get stuck out here, get caught slipping. That's when you get taken out. So literally, life is a lot like this video game, to be honest with you. I'm gonna grab my Uzi.
Enemy soldier incoming.
All right, what does this thing look like?
I'm going. Hey, disregard last.
Yeah, what are we trying to do? All right, man. You wanna go to?
Planting Claymore.
Whoa. Whoa.
Down, move.
25 remaining. Nicely done.
Okay. Reload my gun. Put on my armor. what's happening here. What we doing? Oh, I know what I want to
Enemy soldier incoming.
Trophy system deployed.
do. All right. Morse code. Do you know about NFTs and which NFT marketplace do you think is best? I'm not really heavily invested in NFTs yet, but I'm intrigued by it. I know. I think on Coinbase. I remember I did one NFT art show, and a lot of money was exchanged hands at this art show, and it seemed like they used Ethereum to buy the NFTs, if I'm not mistaken. So I know a little bit about NFTs. I know that it's a very interesting, hot new market that's worth exploring. I know that it's also a reason why I invested more heavily in Ethereum, because I think that the NFTs are going to explode the usage of Ethereum, and I wish only thing with Ethereum is I wish I had started buying this shit back when Ethereum was like $1. I mean, you literally could be a millionaire. What the hell's happening? Who's shooting? Why is it so loud?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Setting a mine. Target down.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Bounty target is up. Let's get it done. Fire sale, Jack.
I'm hit.
Buy station
I've got you.
close to induction.
I've got you.
All right. Okay. Hey man, you need some
I've got you.
Be advised. Friendly precision
need some
airstrike
ammo, bro. Okay, yo.
Body armor here. Disregard last.
Fire sale done. Prices are back to normal.
The block is hot, fellas. I gotta focus.
I got movement.
Whoa, somebody stunned me.
I've got you. Let's go. I'm taking fire.
Fire here.
I'm going out.
Contract time expired. We lost the target. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Taking fire. I'm hit.
Oof. The block is hot. Okay, I'm gonna climb on this thing.
Friendly
Alright.
UAV overhead.
Throw this down.
Setting a mine.
Okay, where's my teammates? Where you guys at? Hold up. What the hell?
I got movement.
Are my teammates dead? Where are they?
Enemy dropping into
Okay.
the AO.
Alright, Bernard, where you at, bro? Oh, you're in the house. Okay, alright.
Shield me. Let's go. Small caliber here.
Shit. I got this
You're all that's
proximity
left.
mine.
Get it done.
Oh, shit.
You're losing ground.
Alright. King Reese, stash Robinhood's Acorns. Any suggestions for starting out? Acorns is the simplest if you want to just set it and forget it. Robinhood is fun because it's fun to sort of follow the story behind the stock. Hey, Blue Cousin, what's going on? I see your mobility has gotten much better with the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, it's better than the joystick because that was really hard to aim. Would you do a live with Anton Daniels? I have no idea who that is, and I'm not doing a lot of interviews anymore, so probably the answer is probably no. No disrespect, I'm tired. I don't like to fight on the nigga net anyway. Like, if people want me to fight with somebody, I'd rather not do that. I don't participate in the nigga net. I'd rather be, a part of something that's productive, and I'd rather talk to a black man that wants to work together and build than a black man who wants to compete with me and fight. If you want to compete with me, then fight. Then fine. You can shadow box all day, and if that makes you feel better to, fight and attack people to get your name out there, that's cool. But I'm not into that. I'm into trying to do something positive with the black people that are around me. Let's see here. Ping with a Q. Yeah. Oh, ping with a Q. Well, I ping with that alt button. But maybe you're right. Maybe I should look. I don't want to change anything yet though, because I'm just now getting used to this.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
See if I can sneak up and get a couple kills.
Target down!
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Okay. There's a dude. Okay, let's reload. Oh, we're
Hostile
done.
dropping into the area.
Okay,
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this
Noah Asafa, you are a very good man, Dr. Watkins. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that compliment. Ancient World Man, Doc, do you invest in video games and which ones? I think I own some Activision stock. I have to check it. I don't know how it's doing, but it's a long-term investment. David Holiday, LOL. I guess I mean it depends. If you caught her cheating on my bed, she got to go. Yeah, that's a tough one to take. That's I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I totally get it. I mean, I can understand. But you know what? One thing that I think really helped me a lot, and I'm not telling you guys to do this or that I'm right about this, but this is my 2 cents.
gas closing in.
I realized when I was in my early 30s that jealousy is a very bad emotion for a man to carry. It's natural. Sometimes you feel it and you can't help it. But jealousy never makes you a better man. Jealousy only makes you smaller and weaker, right? Because it makes the world smaller. It kills your possibilities. It takes away a lot of your greatness as a man to be jealous of another man or of other people or whatever. And it's a reflection to me of like a scarcity mindset. And that scarcity mindset
Enemy team is tracking
is where you get all this like crabs in a barrel behavior, whatever, where it's like, well, because you got a cookie, that means I can't have a cookie too, right? And so I really spent a lot of time finding new ways of thinking that would help me get away from jealousy, because I concluded that jealousy was just a terrible emotion, and I didn't want to be limited in my possibility as a human being by harboring a bunch of small, petty, weak, jealous, ridiculous emotions, right? So I encourage you to like maybe read an article like on how to deal with jealousy, so that when somebody is doing well and doing better than you, you can find a way to be genuinely happy for them without sort of wishing for their demise and thinking that somehow if they fail, that makes you more successful. No, if they fail like you, then you just got 2 failures. Them failing does not make you a success. You're still a loser, right? And then also them winning doesn't make you a loser. You got 2 winners now. So roll with winners and be a winner and have a winner's mentality. Don't get into that Sha'Carri Richardson shit. Because you saw how that played out for her. It made her look kind of weak. It made her look even worse. Like she got last place, and then that poor girl. Again, she's 21, so she could be excused. But seriously, I mean, you really took a bad situation and made it worse. Because now you done lost the race and your endorsements. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you when you out here talking crazy like that. I mean, but what is she doing though? Y'all know that culture. She's copying what she's seen in hip hop culture. That whole like arrogance, you know, which really is a cover for insecurity. Like, I'm the greatest, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the baddest in this game. Well, if you're the baddest in this game, then why weren't you the baddest in the game in that race? You know, why'd you get last place? Like, stop that. Like, show us that you're the baddest in the game. Don't tell us. Don't nobody care about that. Talk is cheap. Talk is for suckers. Talk is for people who usually can't deliver. You know, so don't talk. Back it up, man. Like, show me what you can do. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. I hear people talking all the time, and when the more you talk, the more it makes me believe that you really can't do it. Because you're spending the time you could be spending working, you're spending that time talking. Where'd this guy go? Shit, I have no idea where he went to. Sorry, Bernard. He got away. My friend Bernard that I play with, he's a rapper by the name of Big Nard. Y'all should look him up. His website is bignard007.com. He's a cool dude. He's from, I think he's from Brooklyn, or Queens. I can't remember which one.
Moving. Target mark.
Loadout
Hit it.
drop headed your way.
This is Loader 2-0. Good copy. Buster strike away.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Okay. Alright, I need money.
Contact.
Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
Vendor here if you need equipment.
Raining fire.
Oh, man. I was going to get killed regardless right there. Jeffrey Peterson. Hey, Doc. Any thoughts on AMC? I'm holding from $8. If you're holding from $8, you might want to sell a little bit. If it's more than like 5 or 10% of your portfolio, that's when you want to sell. So I wouldn't sell it or buy it based on what you think the price is going to do. I would sell it or buy it based on whether or not you have your money spread out. But if your money's spread out and you want to just hold it and see what happens, why not go for it? You may want to buy some put options to protect yourself against the downside. So maybe pick a price, like if the price is, let's say the price is 30, and you realize that, like, figure out what price would just make you like sick to your stomach. And oh shit, okay. And the price is like, you know, if the price is like 20, then buy put at 20 to protect you from going down below 20.
Moving in. Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
Okay, let me see what are my teammates doing. Hold on, guys. I see no people.
We're in the safe zone. Watch for enemy.
Planting Claymore.
Okay, my teammates across the way. Why we split up? Alright, I'm gonna just lay here on the ground. Alright. Let's see, Blue Cousin, he talks about black wealth just like you do. Okay, nice. And black love. Good, good. Never Miriam. Jealousy takes a person out of the world, i.e. they are not a reality. That's so true. Yeah, jealousy and arrogance, or, you know, like various forms of insecurities, are kind of a reflection of the fact that, you know, maybe you're worried about something being taken away from you. Usually when somebody's jealous of you, it's because either you're doing better than them, or it's because they're worried that you're gonna do better than them. They see you as a threat.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Okay, who just popped in?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Request recon flyover.
UAV entering the AO.
Okay.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Holy shit, there's a lot of people around here. Woo!
Fire cell done.
The block is hot.
Time's up. Objective failed. Be advised, UAV RTB for resupply. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Okay, where's...
You've got gas moving in.
Alright, I'm going to my
Enemy
teammates.
dropping into the AO.
Safe zone. Let's go.
Launcher marked. Never mind.
Okay, guys.
Marking waypoint.
Okay, where are we going? Okay, marking waypoint. What are you marking? Oh, you're going back to prison. Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna go to prison too. I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys want to go to prison. I think you should. Well, you gotta move, I guess.
Moving.
Oh shit.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Heading this way.
Alright, let me throw on my armor. Oh, I have no armor! That's not good. Thought I had armor. Okay.
I need body armor.
Thank you.
Tenor left.
Okay.
Keep the pressure on.
Where's my lethals?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, there they are.
We've got gas moving in.
Okay. Good job. I like this teammate. I'm gonna hang with you. Bernard, where you at, man? Shit. Shit. We gotta go. Okay.
Setting a mine.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Setting a mine.
Okay.
Gas
Where
is
are they?
closing in.
Planting
Get to the
claymore.
safe zone.
This is crunch time. Boys, stay alive. Focus, boys. Focus. You cannot get your teammates killed. There we go. Goodbye, sir. Oh, shit. There's another one. Man, I can level up my Uzi off of this.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Losing ground.
Okay. It's 1-on-2. Okay, I got a stun grenade. boys.
They're gone. On your feet.
That was fun, though. That was fun. Did okay. We hung in there. Okay, let me see here. Gun Shabab, do you know how to throw hands, boys? I mean, if I have to, but, you know, I got security. They know how to throw hands and they pack guns, so you better not mess with us. Silver Stralone, Dr. Watkins, salute, brother. What's popping? What's going on, brother? How are you? Nice to see you. Never Miriam says, hopefully, last question. I pay for the virtual A, B, and C. If I manage funds to actually go, can I get a refund of the virtual ticket? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you buy the virtual ticket and you decide to come, just tell our team. They will do whatever it takes to make you happy. Our number one investment in the Black Business School is customer service. We realized in the very beginning that the number one goal of a business, in our view, was to be obsessed with making our customers happy, making their lives better. So we literally have a whole team. They're just there for customer happiness. So they'll take good care of you. Let's see here. What's your favorite city in America? Says Noah. I love Los Angeles. I think New York, actually. I like New York a lot. New York, LA. I used to like LA more before the pandemic stuff. When they started shutting everything down, that kind of, you know, throws a monkey wrench in the whole situation. But eventually they were gonna see me and they were gonna come shoot me. I knew that. It's like, you got to get as many kills as you can before they figure out what's going on. Now I got my Uzi. Oof, I got shot up bad. Okay, let's find a good place to live where you won't get shot quickly. Okay, so let me hop back in. Doesn't look like it's letting me back on. Can you guys still see me and hear me? Let me know if you can still see me and hear me. I'm trying to log back in. Rosa says, Dr. Boyce, I can really appreciate how even in your time of relaxation you choose to teach. Thank you. Yeah, I like connecting and sharing and being an asset in the lives of other people. I define that to me that's one of my criteria I use to define whether or not you're a decent man or not. The question is, you know, when you die and people come to your funeral, are they going to say good things about you, or are they going to have to make things up and lie? If they have to lie to make you look like a good man, then that means you didn't do your job. Morse code, GG's. Yeah, thanks, man. I wanted to get that win. I got the crossbow. I like it's one shot, one kill. I got that guy. Poof. That was good. I just couldn't get the other one. The other guy got me, but, you know, hey. Hey, boys, what do you think? Let's see, the esoteric therapist. That's an interesting name. Let me see if I can find my buddy real quick. Maybe I can join his game. Oh, it looks like I've joined the... Well, it says I've joined the party, but I don't know what that... It's an empty screen, so I'll answer questions until I don't have an empty screen anymore. There we go. The esoteric therapist. Hey, boys, what do you think about this eviction moratorium being lifted? The impact it's going to be on our communities, especially. It's going to have a huge impact on our community, and you know, that's a time where, you know, we know that electing Black or Democratic Party officials doesn't help us as much as we'd like, and I also think, you know, we've got to kind of, you know, stop sort of looking at ourselves as always the victims. Like, I think that as we shift the culture and make it into a wealth building culture, the goal should be for us within the community to do all that we can to help as many Black folks as possible become homeowners and own multifamily property and things like that. That's doable. I know people that didn't have a lot of money they were, you know, making less money than a lot of people I know who are still renting, who are homeowners. So, you know, don't get me wrong. I hear it, but it's like eventually that victim song, that woe is me song that nobody's listening to anyway, is going to get a little old to you, and you're going to start saying, instead of woe is me, you're going to say, you know, I can do this. right? So I personally think we got to kind of find a way out of that consistent, like, oh, our community is going to be hurt because white people are being mean to us again. Well, shit, they've been mean to you for 400 years. If you ain't figured it out by now, then I don't know what to say to you, man. Why are you still waiting on your oppressor to help you? These people, like, that literally hate your guts, that have gone out of their way to let you know in every way imaginable, every way possible, that they have no respect for you. Goodbye. Okay, you know what? Let me see. Okay, what's happening here?
Soldier incoming.
Okay, there's a soldier incoming. Let me move around. Gun Shabab, boys, can I be a mentor to a kid? I can be a mentor to a kid, but never a stepdad. I want to start my own legacy, not claim what belongs to another man. Yeah, that's cool. And being a stepdad is hard. Like, it may not, everybody ain't built for that. You know, like, if biological connection really matters for you, then you should go for that for sure. I like being a stepdad because I didn't want to change diapers. Also, you know, so it was easier to get with a woman who had, you know, had kids already. Also, I was raised by a stepdad, you know, so I don't really need a biological connection in order to feel like I should care about a child, right? You know, I care about black kids because if you're my brother, you're my sister. Like Nuri Muhammad said, if you're my brother, then every child you have is my niece or my nephew. So I care about my nieces and my nephews. I'm related to every black child in this community, just not by blood. So, but by circumstance. So, and DNA. So what I would say is, like, if you don't want to be a stepdad, you shouldn't do it because sometimes you need that biological connection. Also, it ain't cheap. If you broke, if you ain't got money, then yeah, getting with a woman that's got kids, she's gonna expect you to be able to bring home the bacon. And a lot of dudes, you know, like, no, they will make shitty stepdaddies because kids take patience, and it's not cheap, and it's easy for me because I was 50, I didn't want to change diapers, and I had plenty of money. So yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think mentoring kids is great. If you want to be a stepdad, that has its pros and cons. Being a dad has pros and cons. You know, like I said, I didn't want. You know, I had so many women. I had women appearing in my inbox that I could have married and had kids with, literally. Like, that weird thing happens when you become famous. So I had my options, all the choices that you can imagine. I just specifically wanted this kind of life because, first of all, that woman that I married is the woman I really wanted. And then, two, I didn't really want to, like, start over and have newborn babies and stuff. Like, just to feed my ego, like, come on, man. Like, no. Like, I actually want to live. I want the kids out of the house in the decade so I can retire and start chilling, you know? But maybe if I was 25, I'd feel different. But then again, when I was 25, I dated a girl. She had a son, and he was like a son to me, and I thought it was great. So yeah, being a stepdad isn't for everybody, right? So I think that the guys that are, like, getting real sensitive and in their feelings about it, like, just do what you're going to do, man. Just do you. Stop bitching about it and just live your life, man. Ain't nobody telling you how to live your life. All right, let me see here. What am I? Okay, this supply run contract is way over here. I'm going to try it. I'm going to go for it.
Moving.
My teammates are going to be mad at me. Whoa! Crap. See, and that's what happens. When you get away from your teammates, you get shot, and then you think you're going to get up, and then they shoot you while you're getting up. The Esoteric Therapist. Have you checked out Dead by Daylight yet? And if so, what do you think about it? No, I haven't seen it yet. What's it about? The Black Cyber Network. Gotta stop looking for other races to help. The agents did not wait for black people to agree before they got reparations from COVID jokes. Yeah, like, you know, we sit around like, oh, what are white people gonna do? They're not helping us. Oh my God, we need our parents. Like, white people are like your parents, like your children. Like, you literally let the world make you into a child. Like, no, if you're a man and you're a grown-ass woman, handle your shit. Like, you know, show the world how strong and independent you are. If you really believe in black excellence, if you really believe in black excellence, then why do you spend so much time promoting white supremacy? Like, if you really believe black is beautiful, then why do you spend so much time marketing the idea that black is ugly and irrelevant and inferior? You know, so that's what I would just say to anybody who, you know, spends all the time complaining about white people is that the reason you complain about white people is because you don't believe in black people. I believe in black people. So not only do I not care what white people are doing, but I don't even get mad when they take care of their own. I'm like, good for them. That's what you're supposed to do. You take care of your own. Like, you know, and people somehow think, oh, that's not good. That's bad. Black people can't survive without white people. Not where I come from. I believe that we're the best. I believe we can do anything. We are not inferior. We are not second tier. We are top tier. When we're top tier. But some of these lower tier Negroes are not built like that. Watch out, dude.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Twenty-five are still active in the AO.
Try to see if I can send this thing out the door.
Enemies in the area.
Taking shots here.
Enemies in the area.
Your team is KIA. It's up to you now.
Setting a mine. Setting a mine.
Hold on, guys. That was bad. Courtney Tarver, with that eviction money, they're giving it away super slow. If your state doesn't use the money for that, they can use it for something else. Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, you know, I mean, I don't know the solutions to all those problems. It's really tough right now. Ron, well, thank God for stepdads because a lot of men are losers and children need real men in their lives. Yeah, yeah. Any man who abandons their children and your daughter's out here, you know, struggling or whatever, and some man's got to come up and clean up your mess. What kind of bullshit is that? Like, what kind of, you know, of a wimpy ass man are you? Seriously, like, why would you do that? Like, have your seed out here, where, you know, where your child doesn't have what they need because you out here banging hoes and trying to go get money and live like a teenager or whatever, man. Like, it really just speaks to, like, this lack of discipline. Like, maybe you have some sex addiction where you gotta have all these new women all the time and you can't focus more than 10 minutes on anything. Like, it's really like,
Soldier incoming.
and the thing the weird thing about it is, like, it's all of our fault. Like, as a community, we co-sign on this. Like, we will let a dude abandon all his kids and keep making babies, and we'll look at this guy like a hero. Like, if you look at some of these rappers, these super famous rappers out here, you know, that like, would they die young and they didn't leave nothing to their kids, didn't take care of their kids, didn't do nothing right, and everybody's like, well, don't you talk bad about him, cause he be jamming, his music was the shit. Like, seriously, like, you really, because a guy made good music, like, you really think that relinquishes him from his responsibility as a black father? Like, come on, man, like, that's crazy to me. You know, and that's why that's how the R. Kelly, that's where the R. Kellys come from. Where the R. Kellys come from is twofold. One, You were when that dude when that first tape came out in 2003. I remember saying to black people back in 2003, I said, stop. I said, stop supporting this guy. This guy is raping little girls. And black people. I talked to the head of programming, of the program director at one of the biggest radio stations in Chicago. I saw him at Jesse Jackson's conference. So I'm sitting in the bathroom and I'm taking a leak next to the guy who's the head of the largest radio station in Chicago. And I said to him, I said, yeah, R. Kelly, you know, I said, well, you know, that's crazy, that story about R. Kelly. Like, are we going to ban him? Like keep his music off the air? And you know what he said? He said, well, he is talented. I specifically remember that, and I remember thinking, wow, so the fact that he's talented means like you're okay with him like raping children. Okay, all right. Well, that tells me that I'm obviously not a member of the black community if black people are this crazy, and so I remember thinking that about R. Kelly, and I remember sorry, I gotta focus.
Be advised, there's an enemy team hunting you.
And so here's the thing, where these guys come from is they're able to get a hold of guys' daughters because you're not holding it down for your child. Like, you're not protecting your daughter. So this dude is able to exploit your little girl because you're not around it doing what a father's supposed to do. And so I just personally think that as black men, we should be insulted by this. If you dropping your seed in a woman, first of all, be careful about the women that you out here putting your seed in. Like, don't be sleeping with some girl just because she's cute and got a nice booty. Like that's gonna be the mother of your child. You really want your child being raised by a stripper or some irresponsible drug addict because you were looking for some fast, easy sex? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me focus. I gotta focus. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Did y'all see that? Oh my God! Holy shit, that was ugly. What was that? What just happened? I guess that was the precision airstrike. It must have just blew up the whole building. I've never seen that before. We all just exploded. That was so ugly. All right. Anyway, but yeah, so think about it, right? Like, as a man, we have to change the culture and encourage men to be more selective about who you sleep with. You know, I know if a girl's pretty, there are stupid idiots out here who will tell you that you're supposed to sleep with every pretty girl that comes along, and that's just stupid. That will get you hemmed the fuck up. That will get you accused. You'll get falsely accused of rape. You can catch STDs that way. Some of these crazy women will kill you. They will drug you, Cardi B will drug men, have them raped by a tranny, and steal all their money. So next thing you know, you out here got your money stole, you woozy and your butthole's hurting, and you can't go tell the cops because because you just put yourself in a dumb situation. So part of, really rising up, especially for men, but women too, is not accepting victimhood. Like, victimhood is a consolation prize they give to the losers because you keep losing. You're like, well, you keep losing, you ain't gonna never win nothing. So since you ain't gonna win nothing, we'll give you the self-righteousness that comes with victimhood. We'll give you the moral high ground of victimhood. Like, don't accept that. Say, no, I'm not a victim. I want to make the choices that are going to impact my life and think about the mistakes I make so I can make better choices as time goes on. So don't accept that, man. Like, they want black people to be victims. They want to convince you that, just like they have you eating, Krispy Kreme donuts and fried chicken. And then when you die from the virus first, they like, oh, those poor black people, they need the vaccine before anybody. We need to help these people because they're too stupid to know that eating Krispy Kreme donuts is going to make you obese and susceptible to viruses. You're smarter than that. You're not stupid and you're not a child. This guy's like running up on me. I wonder if he's going to... I hope he comes up. So I can... Oh, well, he shot me. Where was he? Oh, there he is. That was good. Okay. I'm impressed. So yeah, so I would say to you, when you think about strategically as far as like family and parenting and all that, smart black men will think very, very hard about how you structure your family. Like if you don't want to be a stepdad, don't be a stepdad. If you want to be a stepdad, then do it. If you don't want to ever get married, don't get married. If you want to get married, then do it. Whatever pathway you choose, take the time to study the best way to do that so you can be efficient. And that's really important. Hex hit an all-time high. Have you checked out Hex? No, I haven't. Is that a cryptocurrency, Nikki? I don't know about Hex. I'm sorry. Gun Shabab. I'm a physical therapy assistant and I earn 100K a year. Good for you, man. Congratulations. Nice. Black Cyber Network. We definitely have the capacity to segregate independently from a depopulating oppressor. Absolutely. 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 I'm telling you, when you get enough, like, independence, financially and otherwise, white supremacy isn't really as big of a variable for you anymore. You're not waking up every day wondering, like, what white people are going to do to you that day. So, like, the best advice you can give young black people or young people in your family that want to avoid white supremacy is to teach them how to be smart, intelligent, and responsible with money. Learn how to start a business. Get a lot of education. Learn how to think strategically. Things like that. If they do those things, then they're not gonna really be sitting around like whining over what a white man did to them. That's so emasculating. Like, you're not a man. If you're sitting around complaining about what another man did to you, you're really admitting that that man is superior to you. Like, you're really confessing that this man is a real man and I'm not. So I'll tell you, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'll tell you the truth about what white folks do, but I don't think that white people hold the key to black success and liberation and everything else. I think that we hold the key. I believe that. And if that's a radical concept that people can't understand, then I can't help those people.
Contact.
Friendly loadout drop on the way. Enemy team is tracking your position.
Okay, I'm gonna drop. Which gun do I want to drop? Drop this one.
Setting a mine.
Gas is inbound.
Enemy movement.
Okay. Are you going downstairs or upstairs? What are you trying to do?
Send Claymore.
Okay.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Setting a mine. Heading this way. Hey, disregard last. Got some lethals. Going over here. Never mind. Forget that.
Planting Claymore.
You need something?
This way. Never mind. Forget that.
Planting Claymore.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a look at Hex when I get a break, Nikki, for sure. Keep reminding me.
Moving up.
Loadout drop.
Ron Well, Dr. Boy's people on here taking passive-aggressive shots at you for stepping up and being a father to children who are not biologically yours. Keep pushing up. Well, passive-aggressive, those are passive-aggressive weak men. So I don't listen to weak men. I listen to real men. So it's not a big deal. It's fine. And I'm not judging anybody else's choice. Like I said, being a stepfather is not easy. It takes a lot of patience. You have to have enough money to afford it. You have to, be past your own ego and. And then again, it has to work for you. Like, I didn't want to change diapers, so I'm totally okay. I like being a stepdad. I like, being there for kids that don't have a father, But that's because of my own experience. Like, I did not have a father, and a man stepped in for me. So that was the model I was raised by. So if you're a guy who either never saw that, or maybe you never had a dad at all, guys like that, would say, why would somebody want to step in and be a dad to a child that's not theirs? Because nobody ever stepped up for them. So I had somebody. So I think I might feel the same way if I never had anybody step up for me. So I'm not mad at guys when they talk like that. I just think it's a little, it's different. Some would say a little immature, but I'm not gonna say that. I don't care. Shit, people should do what they want to do. Okay, what's happening? Who's shooting what? I'm hearing explosions, but I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there's fighting down here, down here. Okay. Freed my grandma. Learning the stock market is the best decision I ever made. I dedicated myself to learn everything about trading. Yeah. Be careful about too much. Trading's cool, but be careful about gambling because a lot of what they call trading ends up sometimes becoming gambling, and you want to just be real careful. Don't put yourself in a bad situation. There's a lot of people that had to go to Gamblers Anonymous because they were day trading so much. So don't think. I mean, it's all the same, right? There's something about endorphins that get released when you take on risks, and so you want to just be mindful. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not telling you what to do. Just be mindful. Okay, when's the fire sale? What are your thoughts on vaccination? Asked Tristan. I believe it's an individual choice. I think that also you're going to be seeing more and more economic apartheid, where those who don't participate in the whole vaccination process are going to be locked out of the economic system, which to me therefore means that it's probably more imperative than ever for you to learn alternative ways for you to make an income, so you don't get yourself caught in a bad situation.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy movement. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound.
UAV entering the AO.
Good effect on target.
Whoa, come on, boys. Get through the window. Okay. I don't know what that means, but... So you just, let's see here. Nefaro, do you like tuna fish sandwiches? Yes, I do. When my woman makes them, they're always good. My woman is a hell of a cook. She's a sexy black woman with a PhD, with a nice, juicy body, who can cook her ass off, who was raised by a good family. So I literally got to marry the girl of my dreams. So I'm very happy. I encourage you to do the same if that's something that works for you. What is this? What is this thing I'm holding?
Enemy dropping into the
I
AO.
don't know what this X is.
I got movement.
Losing ground.
Request recon flyover.
UAV entering the AO.
Contact. Setting a mine.
Be advised, UAV is being overshot. RTV for resupply.
Okay, so they're down that way. Alright.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Okay, safe zone's been relocated, guys. Let's make a move.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Let's see. What are we looking at? All right. Woo! We're gonna have to move. Where you at, Bernard?
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover. Friendly UAV overhead. Time's running out.
Marking
Get to the target area.
Whoa! He shoot me.
Got gas moving in.
Okay.
Aim for target location.
What's this X? Oh.
Body armor here.
Okay, where's my teammates? Okay, they're still up there. Okay, great.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Shit.
It's all up to you now. Go for the win.
God damn it.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Less than 10 enemies remain. Gas is moving.
God, boys.
Learn from the loss. Failures across the
Nicky Perry, Richard Hart is the creator. He's weird and cocky. Okay, I'm gonna look up Hex for Nikki. Let me see.
5 remain.
Let me see if I can find Hex on Coinbase. Hex. Hex is not tradable. So that means it's not being used very much. There's a market cap though of $39 billion. God dang. Ooh. Wow. It's gone up. Let's see, today about 2%, but this week about 20%. That's nice. 74%. Yeah, I don't know how the cryptocurrency works, but good for you. I hope you keep making money. I mean, I'm probably not going to invest in it. I tend to stick with Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano. I have others. If you go to drboyscrypto.com, there's a screenshot of all the cryptos I bought over the years, and I just bought and held them. But now my investments lately have been in the major cryptos because I don't know where the industry is going to go. So I'd rather just buy the ones that have a clear and a strong market.
Target down.
Whoa. Shit. Let's see here. Gun Shabab, how much money do you have in the bank? None of your business. Tristan Rayleigh, college versus no degree, entrepreneurship versus trades, technical certification versus military. All those options can work. All those options can work. The key word though is options. You want to have something that is going to make you into a wealth builder. The number one measuring stick of economic success for black people is not income. It's not how fancy your job is. It's not how many degrees you got. It is wealth. It is, are you building wealth and are you financially secure? So college can do that for you, but you have to work it to your advantage. I think every black child should know how to start their own business, just because it's stupid for you to be dependent on white people when you claim that they hate you. Unless you're convinced that they like you. If you're convinced that they like you, then go for it. But if you're convinced that they don't like you, then why would you depend on someone who doesn't like you? That doesn't make much sense. So ultimately, college can work. We just dropped our oldest off to college. You know, there's nothing wrong with college. The problem with college, the reason college has not worked out for black people is because they're learning all the wrong stuff and they're not learning how to build independent wealth. So you have people that have PhDs and master's degrees and all that who are so part of the, you know, oh shit. Oh shit. God damn it. Okay. Whoa! Oh no!
Bounty target is down. Well done.
Crap.
Stop crying. I got this.
Wow, they got him. That was good.
Trophy system deployed.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Are you kidding me? Did I really miss that guy that bad? That was terrible aim. Yeah, so learning the 3 pillars of wealth are real estate, stock market investing, and entrepreneurship. If you know the 3 pillars of wealth, I don't care what you do. Like if you go to military or college or whatever, like you're gonna be economically fine because you position your resources in a way where you're going to be financially secure, and that's the main thing, right? Like I don't even talk to my kids at all about things like, you know, like what job they want to get and stuff like that, or what their profession is going to be. We don't really talk about professions. I just say, you know, I want you to be happy, and being happy means being happy and free means doing whatever the hell you want. And the only way you can do what you want, though, is if you excuse me, is if you're financially secure. So financial security doesn't have to come from your job. It doesn't have to come from your profession. Financial security comes from your assets. So your profession can be completely disconnected from the way you make your money. See, that's like, so think about it, right? So I want you to process this. This is a new idea. I haven't really talked about this in public before. But think about it like,
Enemy soldier incoming.
imagine if a little boy or a little girl grows up in a house full of prostitutes, right? If they grow up in a house full of hookers, what are they going to learn? They're going to learn if you want to get ahead, if you want to make money, they're going to be like, okay, well, how soon can you start selling your vagina? Or how soon can you start shaking that penis, right? That's what they're going to learn, right? They're learning that the only way to make money is to sell their body. Well, you've been trained the same way to believe that the only way you can make money is by selling your time and selling hours of your life. So, but the thing is that you also know that a kid with high self-esteem that's raised in a proper family is going to learn, like, look, you don't have to sell your body in order to make money. What you do with your body and how you make your money can be 2 independent things.
Enemy soldier
You know,
incoming.
so it means like, yeah, if you want to have sex with somebody, you can, but you're not going to have sex in order to make a living unless you get really desperate. So what I'm saying to you is don't train your kids for prostitution. Like, don't train them that the only way to make a living is, oh, you got to sell your hours to a white man. If you don't sell hours of your life to the white man, then you can't have no income. You can't have no income, boy, if you don't learn how to go to work every day. No. Like the way I talk to my kids is I say, you know, when my daughter was asking me, like, what do you think I should do when I grow up? You know what I told her? I said, I want you to be happy. I want you to live. I want you to do what you love. And then, you know, and all we got to do is figure out how to make sure you have enough money when your bills will get paid. But you don't have to sell your dream in order to pay the bills. A lot of y'all are trained to believe that you got to sell your damn dream in order to pay the bills. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually going to do a lecture about that because I think that's something that needs to be really broken down. Like, it's something that it took me a long time to really figure that out because I too was affected by the slave training that we all get. But man, like, you know, stop. You don't have to sell your dream to pay your
Be
bills.
advised, enemy team is
But that's what we're trained to do. We're trained to sell our dreams and sell our souls and sell our happiness and sell our freedom. And your ancestors died for you to be free, but you can't even enjoy the freedom that they left for you because you're too busy being a slave, trying to pay bills. So don't be a slave, and then you can really enjoy the fruits of the freedom that your ancestors died for. I hope that makes sense. Alright, what's going on here? Sorry guys, please forgive me. I gotta focus on this game right now.
Body armor here. Tango spot. I got movement.
Gas is inbound.
How do I... I'm hearing shooting,
All here. Regroup
but
in
I
the
don't
safe
know.
zone.
I don't know where the shooting is occurring.
Enemy sentry gun active.
What's your gamer tag? I know it's Dr. B, but the Activision ID has a bunch of numbers behind it. I don't have the numbers memorized. I'm sorry, man. I'll when I get it, I'll take a screenshot, maybe put it on my Instagram or something. Let's see, Mr. Wallace, did you answer the question about making money through life insurance products? Is that something you did? It's not something I really did, but I do think Index Universal Life policies offer a decent deal in terms of having something where you can make tax-free withdrawals once you when you sell, or when you withdraw your money. So I think it's a good. I see Index Universal Life policies and stuff like that as kind of like a savings plan. A really good savings plan. It's not as good as investing your money. Whoa. Whoa, there's no buy station here. Crap. Hold on, guys. I gotta figure out where the buy station is located. Oh, man, there is nothing near here. Son of a butt. There's nothing. Okay, alright, I guess I gotta... Alright, well, let me give my money away to my teammates.
Clock ticking. Get to the target.
Thundercats here.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Fire cell shot. Prices are back to normal.
Thundercats here.
Grab the cash, Bernard! Bernard, grab the money! I want you to have money so you can buy back the teammates.
Mark out, I'm going. Wait,
Thundercats here. Disregard last.
moving up.
Moving.
Okay, and neither one of you guys has enough money to buy a teammate back. That's not good.
Smoke armor here. Thundercats here. Disregard last. Thundercats here. Moving.
Alright, cool. Okay, so Bernard has money. Morpheus almost has enough money. Alright, guys, where you at?
I got movement.
You know what?
Gas
I
is
think I
closing.
want
Get to the new safe zone.
this gun. Alright.
Enemies in the area.
Contract time expired. Stand down.
Enemies in the area.
Okay, when this gas moves, they are coming out. So when they come out from the gas, I say we light that ass up.
Aid station over here.
Oh wow, they pop smoke. Shit. Whoa.
25.
Gun Shabab, I bought a semi truck for business. Is that a good investment? I hear a lot of people getting into trucking. I think that is good. I think with supply chain issues, maybe that's why it's so good right now. But I see a lot of people doing that. I would just keep an eye on autonomous vehicles because they're actually going to start, building more trucks that don't require drivers because a machine never gets tired. You just have to program it or fix it or whatever. I also need to replace the engine, which is expensive. Yeah. Get some. Maybe get somebody to be your mentor to tell you what to look out for. Free my grandma. Your hourly rate is a bribe for you to give up on your dreams. That's right.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
Safari sounds like a bad investment. Oh, I don't know if it's a bad investment. Calixium, peace and blessings unto you. I'm so excited about the speed networking event, the ABC. What are some of the items you recommend we bring to the event? I recommend that you come prepared to be to connect and with others. I encourage you to maybe look at the schedule in advance so you can kind of know what you want to participate in and things like that. Come prepared to take notes. There's going to be a lot of teaching that's going to happen at the convention. And that's pretty much, I know that on the night of the ball, we're going to have everybody kind of dress up, so maybe bring a suit. But really, if you're in anything that's business oriented, you may want to at least dress semi-professional so that you can make a good first impression. Or if you want to meet a woman, if you look like a sharp dude that can handle your business, then the women will be more likely to appreciate you. Or a guy, same thing. If you're or even if you just so you know, I don't judge on sexual preference. I don't care.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
I'm just not a fan of the sexualization of children. That's why I don't like Lil Nas X. But I don't really care. I mean, we have people that are gay that are part of the group, and I don't judge that at all. I think that's fine. We love you too.
Enemy soldier incoming. Objective is to eliminate the bounty targets.
Okay, teammates, here I come. Coming, guys. Ooh, this is good. Nice.
Friendly UAV overhead.
I got good stuff. Grab a shotgun.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
Oh God, are you serious? They shot me too. Come on, get them. I'm gonna regroup.
area. Watch the skies.
Trophy system deployed.
Contract type expired. We lost the target. Losing ground.
Who are we shooting with? Oh, he's shooting outside.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Maybe not.
Fire.
Shooting at. I don't see anybody.
Enemy lost track of
We
you.
gotta go get our loadout.
Okay. I got moved. I got moved. Hold on. Got a vendor here if y'all need to restock.
Enemy soldier incoming. Loadout drop headed your way.
Can I get it off the roof? Can never get it off the roof.
I got moved.
Loadout drop headed your way.
No, I don't want that. I want my.
Setting Claymore.
Extra cash here.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Setting Claymore.
Free my grandma. Boyce Watkins is one of those people that you won't appreciate until after he's gone. The dude is solid. Well, thank you, man. Thank you, Free my grandma. I appreciate it. Well, you know, one of the things I learned, honestly, is like the best people, the most important people, you know, in our community are the ones that we don't even know about. So if anybody even knows a little bit about what your contribution was, you're really blessed. So I'm blessed. I'm lucky that I've even had the chance to get the respect that I've gotten to this point. I think that it doesn't have to be the case that people recognize what you do for it to be relevant and for it to have been the right thing to do, right? So I encourage you not to do things for recognition. Just do it because it's the right thing to do. Shit, this dude is shooting at me. Fuck.
That's a kill.
This asshole. Oh, kill him! If you can't tell the man is genuine when it comes to helping our people, then you're just a hater. I literally saw him cry in one of his videos trying to wake us up. Yeah, that's, you know, I don't worry. Don't worry about the haters. Like, the haters really help you. They help you grow thick skin, you know, and then you just realize like there are people that just, you know, that's just what they do. That's all you can say about it. God bless them. Typically, they're not very happy people. I'm looting my dead body. Okay, where's my teammates at? Where y'all at? Oh, they went upstairs. Okay.
We're in the safe zone.
I think they did.
Watch for enemy.
Maybe
Enemy
they didn't.
movement.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Where you at, man? There you are. Okay. Alright, what we doing?
Enemy soldier incoming. Time's running out. Get to the target area.
I got moved.
Contract is complete. You're cleared for higher
Claymore
payout.
flat.
Enemy recon drone in your area. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
teammates. Oh! I thought I could get away. Apparently I can't. Calixium, say the word and I can provide some pointers. They tell you because the license is marked up. That's a good thing though. You want to make a purchase, not be sold. Okay. I do recognize that Dr. Boyce almost single-handedly changed the trajectory for black people economically. Never marry him. Wow, well, that's a nice compliment. I appreciate it. I guess we did the job. You know, like we really got it done, and we've been on it, and people were listening, and now the job is kind of done. Like, you know, I could be gone tomorrow, and I think once you open that wonderful Pandora's box of possibility that comes from wealth creation, that doesn't close very easily, you know. And so oh shit, yeah, crap. See, that's what happens. I start talking, I get shot. Once you open the Pandora's box, you know, it doesn't close easily. So I personally think we did a good job in the last decade of changing the culture. And so I'm going to keep on doing it. As long as I'm around, as long as I'm breathing, it's going to be all about, you know, making sure black economics becomes almost like a religion for black people. Like, I really think it should be the first thing children learn is when they're young, is security, survival, fortification, family, you know, things like that. And the thing about the wealth equation is that it's very basic. It comes down to real simple things. If you rebuild your families, if you build sturdy children, then you'll never go broke. Sturdy kids will take care of you into old age. I told the story on my Instagram about my brother. When I was a kid, I used to have to babysit my brother, and I hated it because, you know, because I wanted to go outside and play. You know, I didn't want to be babysitting, but, you know, but my mother paid me and she made me do it. And the best thing about it was, like, because of the fact that my brother and I gotta find my teammates. Because my brother and I spent so much time together, we bonded, right? And so now, to this day, my brother is like my #1 business partner. Like, that's my guy. Like, he holds it down for me. Like, I can leave my business. How did this guy kill me? That was so BS. So my brother's like my #1 guy, you know, and it's because we bonded 25, 30 years ago that we're very loyal to each other now. So when you know, that's why I don't mind, like, things like being a stepdad or whatever, or mentor. It's because not only does our community need it, but it benefits you personally. If you do right by young people, they're going to do right by you when you get older. If you fuck around and mistreat young people, then they're not going to give a shit about you when you get older. They're going to look at you and be like, that's the old dude who used to neglect me and ignore me because he was chasing pussy 30 years ago. Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him! Oh no, you need a better gun. That was nice though. Wow, he hung in there. That was solid. Excellent, excellent fighting skill. How many kills did I get? Oh, I got 3 kills. That's not bad. But yeah, so you know, like the other example, you know, my parents poured into us. Like, my father took care of me even though I wasn't his real son. He was my quote-unquote stepfather, but he really isn't my stepfather. He's my real father. My biological father bailed on me. When my biological father died, I didn't care. I didn't know about it. I found out about it a year later. It didn't matter to me. When my father that raised me, when he dies, I'm going to sing his praises forever. I'm going to get on in front of 100,000 people and tell them, in front of probably 300,000 or 400,000 people, and tell them how great my dad is. I'm going to name things after my dad. I'm going to build a statue. Like, I'm going to do a lot of shit for my father that honors him and lets his legacy live forever. That's what good children do for you. Also, my parents are in retirement now. They don't want for anything because they poured into me, my sister, and my brother. We take good care of them. They don't need a 401k. They don't need a pension plan. They don't need a 403b. They don't need any retirement plan. They don't need Social Security. They don't need none of that. You know why? Because we got them. Period. Mama, you want to go on vacation? Here's the money. Daddy, you want a new car? I just bought you a new van with cash. Oh, you want to pay off the house? Okay, we got that. Right? And that's what I'm telling everybody. Like, when you're talking about wealth, stop thinking that you can build wealth when you're letting people destroy your number one asset. You know, your number one asset is your family, and they destroyed your families for a reason. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna get shot at. Oh, okay, you got me. Bitcoin prediction. Up. I think Bitcoin's gonna keep going up. R heavy. Never marry him. I do recognize the doctor. Okay, let's see here. Gunshot Bob. Boy, I'm a black man. Has never been attracted to black women. Is this normal? Or do I need treatment? Non-black women are attracted to me only. I mean, it could be a result of white supremacy. I respect your honesty. You know. I think that maybe you could, you know, try to reflect on that. Maybe that is something where maybe if you are concerned about it, maybe some therapy could help you to understand where that comes from. Usually what you're attracted to comes from something in childhood. Like, you know, what did your mother look like? If your mother was white, you might be attracted to white women because they look like your mother, right? Maybe, like I can tell you, my mother looks just like my wife. She looks just like her. When they took a picture together, my wife looks more like my mother than she looks like her own mother. That's how crazy it is. They're in the same profession. So I married a light-skinned social worker because maybe subconsciously it was because my mother was a light-skinned social worker, right? I don't know. So that's real. Like that, the subconscious mind controls more of your thinking than your conscious mind. That the things that you think you're thinking about are not really what you're thinking about. The stuff that you're really thinking about is stuff that's so deep that you don't even know is there. Okay, let me focus so I don't get shot.
25 are left. Stay sharp out there.
He's really punching me. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Free my grandma. Every time he's about to drop some knowledge for us, they pop him. See, that's the thing. That's why you can't let yourself get too distracted. Calixium. I've had the hardest time with help quantifying a 5-year projection utilizing 1% of the black demographic of my country as a basis, which is roughly 260 people. Sorry, man. I'm having a hard time following that statement. No disrespect, brother.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oof, I'm getting out of here.
Contact. Move it up. I got movement.
Whoa, I did not see that guy. Tristan Rayleigh, what are your views of black people through the standard American diet and food deserts? Of the attack of black people? Yeah, it's an attack, right? So I think that we should counterattack. So that means, you know, if you see a food desert, we got to have grocery stores. We have to. The problem that you have is that your people are not trained to be independent. Or they're not trained to survive. So one of the things that we're going to try to do at the All Black National Convention to help with that is we're going to have a lot of emphasis on black survivalism, black survival skills, you know, economically, growing your own food, buying land, things like that. Like the people that we reached out to invite were people who know how to handle themselves. You know, like Maj Touré can shoot guns, and I wanted Maj to be there because I'd like to incorporate him in something that relates to weapons, right? King Randall is 18 years old, but he's been buying a lot of property, and I want people that, you know, are interested in buying land. Who's another one? John Henry Harris and Farmer Brown the MC are into growing your own food. So I invited them because I want them to talk about growing your own food.
Supply box is located.
Okay, what am I doing here? Y'all gotta forgive me, I gotta focus real quick. Figure out what I'm gonna do with my life.
Loadout drop headed your way. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Enemy movement.
Body armor.
Oh god, I thought this was an automatic weapon. That's why I got killed. That was so stupid of me. Alright, so Adrian, wait, sorry, I missed your question. Put it back in there again because if it scrolls up I can't read anymore. Gun Shabab, is there a mannerism that I find a bit too masculine for me? Is there a mannerism? I don't know what that. Sorry. Let's see. DDS Gun Shabab, you just outed yourself. Stop hating on Boyce Watkins. I love DDS. I appreciate the fact that you protect me, man. Thank you. Adrian, the worst thing we did is leave those fertile farms from the south. Yeah. Well, I mean, they left the south because they were trying to get away from, you know, terrorism, basically. But you're right, though. Losing that farmland was a big deal. A lot of black wealth got lost from that. Oh no.
Enemy RCX
Come on, come on.
detected.
Oh, you. Ah! And I was totally waiting for this guy. Totally waiting to shoot him. And I shot him and he still didn't die. Colixium, let's see here. Sir, my business plan is based on 1% of black people in my county, not my country. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that might be a small base. So, I hope you got a good plan for that. That's, if you said 260 people, that's a pretty small group.
Got some body armor.
Oof. I gotta get out of here.
Can anyone use this? SMG over here.
Okay, I gotta get out of here. Gotta run to my teammates. Oh crap. Oh god, he got me. He got me. God, I hate when that happens. I hate when they catch up with me. Oh, somebody can shoot me. I don't know how they can say it is too new when it's a co-op and their people have been doing this for years. Oh, you talking about creating a co-op? If that's the case, then you probably have to educate people first. Educate them on it, and then you can explain, you know, how to do it. Throw a lethal. You're gonna throw a lethal down there, man, because they're gonna kill you. Ooh, shit. Okay, let's go. Where's the loadout? Do we have a loadout somewhere? Shit, I have no weapon.
Enemy sentry gun active.
Okay, I'm moving.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Okay. This drives you crazy.
Fire cell shot. Prices are back to normal.
Why do I keep hearing this stuff?
Only 10 are left.
Okay, it's gotta be upstairs. Alright, okay. Okay, Bernard, where you at? Alright, I'm gonna run
Gas
T,
is
Bernard.
inbound.
Where you at, bro? Okay, there he is. Okay, so you guys on the roof of the prison. Alright.
We're not all here. Regroup in the
Wait,
safe zone.
looks like you're coming down.
Got some body armor here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Shit. Ah! The man above. How you doing, Doc? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Huge fan. Been watching you for years. Late congrats to you and the beautiful wife, my brother. Respect. Thank you very much, the man above. I appreciate that. Thank you. Tristan Rayleigh. Have you ever heard of Dr. Milton Mills? No, I have not. He's a member of the board of directors, Plant-Based Prevention of Disease, Inc., and he is featured on many health documentaries. Very nice. I will Google him. The Black Cyber Network. No more running from terrorists. We have to fight. Absolutely. You gotta fight. If they know you won't fight, then they'll always keep bullying you. Okay, I have no idea what my teammates are. Are you guys on the roof? Okay, I need another gun.
Aid station over
No, I hate that gun. No, I need a better gun. That gun sucks. I don't want that one either. I hate that one too. God, why do I hate all the guns?
I got movement. I got movement.
Striker. What's a freaking striker gun?
Gas is closing in.
Okay, alright. Forget it. Let's go.
Safe zone. Let's go.
Oh, you bought back a teammate. Great. Good job, man. That's my friend Bernard. He's a rapper. His name is Big Nard. Alright. Okay. Whoa.
Gas is moving in. Use safe zone location. Gas is inbound.
Who was shooting?
Only 4 enemies remain. You know
Shit.
what to do.
I did not see anybody. I see nothing. Oh!
Safe zone. Less than 5 was still standing. Let's come back and win this.
We tried.
We'll be back to finish the job.
Let's see here. Adrian Arthur, you should invite Growing Power Inc. of Milwaukee to the conference. Well, this year we have already picked like a ton of people that we've invited, but they are invited to come. And if they have good ideas, it's a great place to network. You can go to allblacknationalconvention.com to see who's going to be on stage. But just because you're not on stage doesn't mean there's not room for your ideas. We've actually structured the convention this year where a lot of people who are not on stage will still be heard, because we're going to have networking and breakout sessions. So if they are into growing your own food, then they can go to a breakout session where there's maybe 30 people talking about growing your own food, and they can network in that space and speak and share their message. So it's a great place to connect and stuff like that. 100% Rotten Podcast. Are you into Forex? I don't know what Forex is. Are you into Forex? Oh, you know what? I don't trade Forex, but we are doing a Forex class, so I'm going to bring in some experts, and we're going to do kind of an ongoing training based on what the experts know. Because even though I understand it, because I understand financial theory pretty well, it's more so like the practical application, the details. You have to spend thousands of hours doing it, and I don't want to pretend to know things I don't know. So I'll be right back, guys. Got me some strawberries. Oh, you are welcome. I think I'm gonna play 1 or 2 more games. Then we'll go upstairs and spend time with my wife.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
Moving.
Actually, let me try something. See if I can just scoot up and just pop people from below.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Why did my claymore go off? I didn't aim it in the right direction, I guess. That was stupid. Technical analysis versus fundamental analysis. I'm a fan of fundamental analysis. If the fundamentals aren't there, then I'm not going to buy the stock. But I think technical analysis can tell you more about investor sentiment and how committed people are to, you know, keeping the stock from bottoming out.
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
So I think there's a role for both.
Point for your team, soldier. Enemy soldier incoming.
But I tend to pay more attention to the fundamentals. I'm a fundamentals guy. I need a gun.
Found some body armor.
Check your fire.
Enemy soldier incoming.
It's so weird that I didn't realize that that was not a
I got
teammate.
Hey, disregard land. Head this way.
Check your fire.
Wait, whoa.
I got movement.
going to the other buy station. Okay. I'm with you. I'm right with you, man. Let's go get it.
Gas is inbound.
It's a long run.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Hey, babe. You going to bed? Okay.
Only 25
All right.
remaining.
I'm coming. Say it again. You took your hair down today?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to stay alive. There's some chaotic gangster shit happening right now. Yeah, I'm trying to focus. And with you being the prettiest woman in the world, you're gonna throw me off my game, woman. Does this have a scope? That's true. Going for that pickaninny look. It's all good, baby.
Safe zone.
Shot him in the nuts. Look at that. Wow.
You made it.
Yeah. Oh shit, there's a guy right there.
Where?
Upstairs. He's upstairs. And as soon as I come out, I think he's gonna try to kill me. See? I see his scope. See his scope. Holy shit, this dude is like right here. Did he not see me? Because he is literally right above me.
Why don't you kill him?
Because I want to try to...
Heading this way.
Enemies in the area.
Wow. Need my teammates.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There he is.
Is he coming?
He's 30. Don't
Oh
make
shit.
noise.
I did not mean to
Hostile
do that.
dropping into the area.
Oh, he's
Watch the
gone. He ran
skies.
off.
There he is. I thought I saw somebody.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
Okay. Where's my teammates at? Okay, they're over here. They're over at this house? Okay. Whoa!
Taking fire.
Okay, where are my teammates? Oh shit.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ah! God!
What happened?
I got killed. It made me mad. Oh, I shouldn't have got killed. The man above, not alone, man. I'm a 38-year-old black man married to the same woman for 22 years. Wow. So you know 22 minus 38, ain't that like 16? You got married at 16 years old? With 5 kids, I've always been a fan of Dr. Boy, still trying to find myself after dropping out of the 8th grade. Wow, you got married at 16, bro? Man, that's pretty honorable. That's awesome, though. My dad was built the same way, so I have a lot of respect for men like that. You know, it's a hard life. I mean, you know, there's a lot of reasons to not want to take on any of that responsibility. Especially when you're young. You know, my father was like that. My father got married, I think, when he was 20. Hold on. Family's very important, and we've lost that. White people took that away from us. African people get it. Hispanic people get it. Asian people get it. Jews get it. Arabs get it. African Americans are like, oh man, YOLO. Go tackle these hoes. All I need is my weed, my liquor, my hoes.
Get to the new safe zone. Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Huh? I can hear you, baby. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
What about white people?
What about white people?
Do they get it?
Yes,
Are
they
we
do.
the only people?
Yeah, white people kind of get it, and they kind of don't. I think white people, half of them do, half of them don't.
Oh, it's 50-50.
Yeah, black divorce rates are higher than white. We're at 75%. They're about 50%, but it's still high. Americans don't get it when it comes to family. That's really genuinely true. Okay, I got 10 more seconds. I'm gonna be going back in the woods.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You're a therapy expert. I guess
I love you. I love your hair. That is like the craziest I've ever seen your hair. You look cute though. You said you're done with your training for today?
Losing ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna play for too much longer. I already told everybody I was only gonna play a couple more games.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm coming. I'm definitely coming soon.
Safe zone. Let's go.
Man can't sit around and play video games for the rest of his life. Gotta do something productive with your time. Grow the fuck up, why don't you? Whoa. Shoot. Ooh, buddy. Whoa.
Move it up.
10 remaining. Keep it up.
Got me.
25. All hard out there. Return to base.
The man above. Oh, King Style. Oh, hey, ma'am. You know what? I think that we're full. This is Bernard's party, King Style. But I do want to get you in because I played with you before, and I think you're cool, man. I just don't know what my gamer ID is, or I don't realize I had a second account for Activision, and I started all over, and so I don't have my Activision ID. But I know Bernard is Lord Colossius, so try to send him a friend request. And that maybe we can connect that way. But I didn't know you wanted to play, man. I'm so sorry, bro. I think we're full right now, and it's his party. Let me see. The man above. I guess I'm admired by smart people. Was blessed enough to buy my first home a few months ago. $16K on a nice 3-bedroom. It's a mobile home, but I had to start somewhere. Good for you, man.
Hold it for deployment.
Yeah, man. You're on your way, bro. Just keep going. And I admire you. I admire guys like you. You know, you're taking care of 5 kids. I mean, they're gonna honor you. You know, literally 50 years from now, you're gonna have people that are gonna honor you because you'll be the man who held it down. And that's a visionary. The number one investment you make is not your stocks and bonds and real estate. The number one investment you make is family. So you know, you're a great investor. You know, when you invest in family, because your kids are gonna be there for you in old age because you were there for them. And also, congrats on buying your first home. And you're right, you are admired by smart people. Stupid people are gonna, you know, say stupid shit because that's what stupid people do. They're doing their job. But don't worry about that stuff. Like, learn how to really practice ignoring things that don't make any sense to you. That's it. And believe me, in the position I'm in, I had to really get a lot of practice ignoring a lot of noise. And now that I've got that power, it's great. I just move forward. I don't give a shit. Hey, Calixium, I'm a female. Okay, with 1 foot in the plantation, 1 foot across the fence line. Good for you. Deciding between walking away from my pension immediately or making sure everything is in place when I go. That's a tough one, yeah. Well, I mean, do you have something? Because remember, you are talking about years of your life. That's more valuable than a pension, if you ask me. But that doesn't mean you should screw yourself financially. But don't trade all your happiness for a paycheck.
Enemy
You know,
dropping
if it's
into the
time to
AO.
go, sometimes God has another plan for you. You gotta be open for that. Okay, this guy's coming. Get out of here.
Any of y'all need this? Hey, any of y'all?
Trophy system deployed.
Mark the target.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Aid station marked. Ah, taking fire!
Enemy UAV overhead.
I got movement. I got movement. Hold on. Cancel that. I got movement. Send them up. Hold on. Okay. Cancel that. Move.
What we trying to do?
Gas is closing in.
Whoa, you really trying to go across the map?
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Trophy system deployed.
They're all in the safe zone.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Cool. Let's see here. The man above, married at 25, but we've been together since 16 and she was 19. Wow, an older woman. Okay, so you pulled the older girls. So you must have been the man in high school. When I was 16, I couldn't pull a 19-year-old. Impressive.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Okay, guys, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Oh, I think these guys are taking off. Bernard, are you? Uh-oh, Bernard is away from his keyboard or something.
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target. Enemy UAV overhead.
game is so calm until it's not.
Enemy UAV overhead. You're losing ground. Only 25 left. Keep up the good work.
If you're out of the zone, you better get moving.
So what's going on, Bernard? What you doing?
Move in position.
My back.
Moving out.
You as well, my brother. It's good to see my people wanting to better themselves.
Contract time
Yeah.
expired. We lost the target.
There's no point in spending your life chasing self-destruction. But then again, you know,
Be
maybe when
advised,
you're young,
friendly precision
this
airstrike
stuff doesn't
inbound.
matter to you. I have no idea.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Okay, fire sale. Let's figure out where the fire sale is located. Okay, I'm going down here.
Bender here if you need equipment.
Going over here.
Alright, let's see. I'm trying to.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh. That sucks. I have less than 2 years to collect, but the toxicity and abuse makes me want to throw it away. Well, yeah, maybe finding a way to balance the toxicity and abuse, like finding a way to mentally work through it could be beneficial, but you're gonna be okay either way. I think you're gonna be fine either way. So I say make the decision that, you know, that your spirit tells you to make. I'm a believer in listening to your gut. You think it through, and then you listen to your gut.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Mark the target.
My gosh, where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Okay, I'm blue, so I'm in the circle. So I'm going to stay up here.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Waypoint marked. Marking waypoint.
Oh, there's steps. There's steps in here. Hold on.
Setting a mine.
Okay. Who's shooting that? are you
Gas is
shooting at?
moving.
Not all here. Regroup in the safe zone.
Oh, Bernard, where you at, bro? Shit.
Incoming round.
Targets remain standing. Sort them out.
Okay, let's go back upstairs. Okay. Alright, so Bernard is down. Let's see if we can bring him back.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is closing in. Safe zone.
Taking fire.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Gas is closing in.
Oh! And we're dead.
4 enemies remain.
I didn't have a gas mask. I should have had a gas mask. Come on, Morpheus! Morpheus Blue, go get him! Oh, he's dead too.
Let's come back and win this. The enemy took that one, but we'll be back to finish the job.
Oh, I think I'm gonna play one more and then I'm gonna go hang out with my wife. And my strawberries are gone, so.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon.
Okay, one more game and then we're done.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
You know what I think I should do? I think I want to edit my loadout. I'll do it later. Oh. Let's see.
Enemy soldier incoming. Warm up done. Time to kick this off.
Alright, last game, then I'm going to bed. It was real, black people. It was fun hanging out with you tonight. So if you want to know the stock I bought, this week is CrowdStrike. I don't know if you all heard that, but CrowdStrike is one of the stocks that I bought this week. I invested a few $1,000s in it. If you trust me, just know I did my research and I like what I saw.
Set a drop point
Alright,
for
let's see
your
what we
team,
got here.
soldier. Anyone need this? Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone. Enemy soldier incoming. Moving. Your primary objective is to kill them all.
Waypoint marked. Move.
Being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
Shit, come on, boys. Focus. I want this. Don't want that. Okay. Alright. Where's my teammates? Okay, looks like they're close by. I think.
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target. Losing ground.
Contact! Moving! Target mark! Send it!
This is loader 2-0. Good copy.
Oh no! Ah! That was irritating. Okay, let's see. I got a teammate on the roof. Let's see, where's my teammates? It's one there and one there. Okay. Alright, so let's go down.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Okay, where's the loadout? Shit.
Enemies in the area.
Contact! Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
see me requesting money. Dude, I want to get a loadout. Come on, man. Alright. Guess we can't do that, can we? I'm gonna go see if I can get the money over here. Alright. Whoa.
Enemy soldiers.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Alright. Are we clear?
We're in the safe zone.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Come on, teammates, come here.
Medical supplies here. Moving! Small caliber here. Sniper rifle here.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
No, I want this other gun. Thank you.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Okay, I'm hearing.
Request recon flyover!
UAV entering the AO.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, there's nobody nearby. Okay, the roof. I think I'm gonna go to Nova Factory.
Moving!
Alright, bros, I'm going to Nova Factory. I hope y'all can see this.
Fire sale done. Prices are back to
Shit.
normal.
Come on, man.
Be advised,
you
UAV
kidding
is
me?
bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Why can't I jump over these things?
Enemy UAV overhead. We've got gas moving in.
Not all here. Regroup in the safe zone.
Oh shit. Do that.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I don't see anybody. And the minute I say that is when everybody pops up.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay. Okay. Circle's closing. Okay. Okay, good. So that means people are coming this direction. Where are they? Gosh, I see nothing.
Enemy UAV overhead. Less than 10 enemies remain. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy cluster strike incoming. You're losing ground.
Oh God, are you kidding me? All right, everybody. Have a good night. It was fun hanging out with you, and I will see you black people soon.